Amos 1. The words of Amos, who was among the herdsmen of Tekoa, which he saw concerning Israel in the days of Uzziah, sovereign of Yehudah, and in the days of Jeroboam, son of Joash, sovereign of Israel, 2 years before the earthquake. And he said, Jehovah roars from Sion, and gives forth his voice from Jerusalem, and the pastures of the shepherds shall mourn, and the top of Carmel shall wither. Thus said Jehovah, for 3 transgressions of Damascus, and for 4 I do not turn it back, because they threshed Gilad with threshing implements of iron. But I shall send fire upon the house of Hazael, and it shall consume the palaces of Ben-Hadad. And I shall break the bar of Damascus, and cut off the inhabitant from the valley of Owen, and the one who holds the scepter from Beth-Eden. And the people of Aram shall go exiled to Kir, said Jehovah. Thus said Jehovah, for 3 transgressions of Uzzah, and for 4 I do not turn it back, because they took into exile, an entire exile, to surrender it to Edom. But I shall send fire upon the wall of Uzzah, and it shall consume its palaces. And I shall cut off the inhabitant from Ashdod, and the one who holds the scepter from Ashkelon, and I shall turn my hand against Ekron, and the remnant of the Philistines shall perish, said the Master Jehovah. Thus said Jehovah, for 3 transgressions of Sor, and for 4 I do not turn it back, because they surrendered an entire exile to Edom, and did not remember the brotherly covenant. But I shall send fire upon the wall of Sor, and it shall consume its palaces. Thus said Jehovah, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I do not turn it back, because he pursued his brother with the sword, and cast off all compassion. And his displeasure tore incessantly, and he kept his wrath forever. But I shall send fire upon Teman, and it shall consume the palaces of Bozrah. Thus said Jehovah, for 3 transgressions of the children of Ammon, and for 4 I do not turn it back, because they ripped open the pregnant women in Gilad to enlarge their border. So I shall kindle a fire upon the wall of Rabbah, and it shall consume its palaces, with a shout in the day of battle, with a storm in the day of the whirlwind. And their sovereign shall go into exile, he and his heads together, said Jehovah.